Hello there and welcome back to the channel. Sol here, and today is Monday, January 9th, and we have Hammerman fleet outside of our island ready to attack us. As you can see, I have my standard sickle bears loaded. I have no challenges for me today, so I'm just gonna try to go this as quickly as I can. As a quick note, all my boom cannons are now max. All my cannons are also max. And now I'm working on my sniper towers. Yeah, my machine guns are still level 17s, and my flamethrowers are still level 13, and my mortars are level 18. Max rocket launchers and max shock launchers. We have a hotbar level 3 and a damage amplifier level 3. So yeah, let's go for it. Let's see what he's bringing for stage 1. Rifleman and Sukas. I don't think it's gonna be any trouble for this layout. In fact, I don't expect to have any trouble until stages maybe 6. So we'll see what happens. So he's landing all the troops in the front, as always, getting clumped up by the structures there. So now they're walking as a big tidy group, and those Sukas and Riflemen are just gonna die really quickly. Rocket launcher managed to fire 1, and it's done. Stage 1 is over, guys. Pretty easy. What is the delay? Oh, here. Oh, the layout, I changed a couple things because I had some trees growing and I wanted to keep them. So let me show you quickly. The layout. It's about the same. I don't think I changed much, but that's the layout that I'll be using for stages 1 through whatever. It could be stages 5, 6. And once I make a change, I'll let you guys know what was that change. So let's take a look at stage number 2. So he's bringing riflemen and warriors. Plenty of riflemen. Did I see correctly? 300? Yeah, I think that's what he's bringing. So all the troops again on the left side of the map. Warriors are gonna get grouped there. Oh, what is the? There's some lag, huh? Yeah, warriors purge even before they manage to get to the building. Now you see the purpose of that second set of building is distracting half of the other troop to go to the right side. That eases off on the pressure on your defenses so that you can slowly peak on half of the troop load instead of having to focus on the entire troop load. That way you allow time for your defenses to work, to do some work and destroy them without getting overwhelmed. All right. This might take a while. Dang it. Shoot. Yeah, I need to move those buildings a little bit inward. Because what's gonna happen? Oh, there we go. Come on, get in range. Yeah, no. They're gonna go through all of them. I think the time is gonna run out. Right. I don't understand what happened. Did they get killed by something? Was there a mine there? Oh, whatever. Doesn't matter. All right. Let's take a look at stage number 3. He's bringing more warriors again. Medics, Sukas, and riflemen. This time he's bringing a lot less riflemen, but a lot more Sukas. Not a problem. This layout can deal with all of them. Interesting. So this time he landed right smack in the middle, and he landed medics with them. So now the medics are gonna have to decide which way they're gonna go, and whichever way they go is gonna be the wrong choice. Now it's a little bit unfortunate that on this stage, he landed the troop in the middle because then the Sukas are not going to be that grouped. You see that you have a long trailing tail of Sukas, which means that the mines were not as effective as killing them. However, 3 boost or amped up rocket launcher, it's a lot. So those Sukas are going to be destroyed in short order. I have pretty high confidence on that. You see the right side approach already got destroyed, and it's just a matter of destroying those medics. And medics are gone, and base is stage number 3 has been defended. All right, let's take a look at station number 4. 240 riflemen, 48 heavies, and 24 grenadiers. The grenadiers are gonna come last. However, we don't know which way they're gonna come initially. So I'm gonna do what I do standardly when I encounter grenadiers that I don't know which way they're gonna come. I'm gonna move the first 2 buildings out of the way, and what that ends up doing is essentially preventing the grenadier from destroying these mines right here if they do oversplash. All right. Let's go for it. Stage 4. We'll see you in a little bit. All right. So see, from looking at this, what's gonna end up happening is that on the second wave, he's gonna land heavies and he's gonna land grenadiers on the left side. I'm pretty sure. No, I was wrong. So yeah, there comes the grenadiers. There is a bunch of heavies. Those buildings right here, that building in front of the machine guns, it's gonna prove to be the bane. So if you're doing this and repeating this, what I would do is remove those buildings from the front. That way the grenadiers do not have anything to shoot before getting into the range of the cannons and the boom cannons. Because otherwise what's gonna end up happening is that they're gonna fire at those buildings and then the oversplash is gonna, essentially destroy your defenses. So you want to have those way on the back, or remove them and put them on the right side. That way, they're gonna be engaged by your defenses as soon as they walk into range. Now we have a bunch of heavies on the other side, but I'm pretty confident that the amped up rocket launcher and the shock launchers are gonna keep them in tow, and then that in combination with the machine guns and the cannons and the boom cannons are gonna make short work of them. Which I have. I mean, right now there's only 2 more, and a rifleman. The rifleman just died, and the last heavy just perished. So we just defended stage number 5, 4. I think it's 4. But we'll double check that in a second. Yeah, that was stage number 4. So again, what I was talking about in stage number 4, if you're having trouble using this layout and being defeated, these 3 buildings right here are the buildings that you want to remove. You want them to go initially right into the front of those defenses and get wrecked. All right, let's see what he's bringing on stage number 5. Heavies, warriors, riflemen, and sukas. I'm going to revert back to my normal, which essentially means moving the structures here to the front. That's about it. That's about all the changes that we're going to do, and we're going to go ahead and do the stage number 5. Alright, heavies and warriors to the left. I don't envision any problems. Although they're going to survive longer, especially the heavies. Alright, all the warriors purge, which is always good. Flamethrower and machine gun are firing at them, and the shock launcher just keeping them in tow, while the cannon and the boom cannon just make short work of them. Second boat landed, and you can see they totally averted their left side. They went straight to the right because there were buildings closer to them. All the heavies are now destroyed. All that remains are riflemen and sukas, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna get this. Damage champ is the best for Hammerman, together with the hot pot. Alright, Yasuka just walk into the range of the rocket launcher. You can see that amped up shock launcher just is one-shotting those Sukas, which is amazing. All right, so we just defended stage 5. Pretty mellow, pretty easy. Let's take a look what he's bringing for stage number 6. A lot of riflemen, grenadiers again, heavies, and medics. The grenadiers are gonna be dead last. So I'm gonna do what I was suggesting. So I'm gonna move these 2 buildings out of the way. All right. Now I'm gonna move this building too. That building too. Oh, come on. And that building. I'm only gonna leave that one in. Now, these mines right here on the front, I'm gonna move them. You see, this is the range of my shock launchers, right? So I wanna essentially move them to where the rocket launcher or where the shock launchers are gonna be. That way, those grenadiers are gonna get stunned and restun as they come in, and then the mines are gonna make short work of them. I mean, that is if they come, they're not going to come on the first wave. So that's not going to be a problem. They're going to come on the second or maybe on the third wave, but we'll see. All right, bunch of riflemen just landed on the left. They're going to destroy those mines. There's nothing we can do to get around that. Now, the good thing is the medics follow in too closely, which means they're going to get destroyed, which means we don't have to worry about healing grenadiers or healing heavies, because they are, medics are almost all gone. All right, we see for the first time that hotpot being activated. It seems that the hotpot is in trouble. There's a bunch of, okay, no, it's not going to be into lots of trouble. But now he's going to get destroyed. There's nothing, there's no way around it. We still have a bunch of heavies, and now the grenadiers are coming in. They're going to wreck my base, actually. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a total failure right now. So I'm going to have to come back and replace and move some buildings around to make sure, now that we know that the grenadiers are coming that last, we can make some arrangements and actually make those grenadiers either go left or go right. So I'm going to skip this really quickly. And what I'm going to do is, like I always do, I'm going to pause the video. And once I get the solution done, I'll come back and show you guys, all right? So I'll be back in a second of your time. And we are back, guys. Stage 6 was a little bit heavy. The combination of the way Hammerman utilizes his GBE and the order in which he deploys his truth makes it really hard for the circle base. I honestly don't think you'll be able to do it if you don't have a hotpot or a damage amplifier. If you don't have this, guys, I think a beach, a frontal beach base might be better. But this is what I ended up doing. I moved this boom cannon out of the way and this boom cannon out of the way because they got barrage rather early on, and barrages in your cluster are really, really dangerous. This boom cannon right here was getting shocked in a very unopportune time, or not a very good time. It's the same thing with this cannon. So I moved them to the back. That way they could be still useful for the wave that came on the right side. I moved some of the cannons to the front line because you're going to see he drops a lot of heavy, so I needed to get rid of them really quickly. But I still needed some splash damage defenses early on too, so I left these guys right here. The hotpot gets barrage. He's the first thing that gets barrage. He doesn't get destroyed, obviously, because he's underneath cover, but all the stuff around it gets damaged. And I needed the hotpot on that location, so I had to deal with the splash damage that the barrage did early on. So let me move one of the things here out of the way. If you need to copy this layout, please do so. Hit pause, print a screenshot, or copy it, and yeah. So we'll go right for it then. Let me show you how we did. Oh, the other thing I did is I moved the two buildings on the front right out of the way, and I moved that building a little bit forward. That way, the units will not get attracted to that side initially. It will be until the second wave that they would be attracted to that side. So you see the barrage, attach the flamethrower and the boom cannon. So first wave is gone. Second wave was mainly comprised of heavies, a few riflemen, and he's gonna get gone. Now the third wave, you see now he gets attracted to the right side, which was a big relief because otherwise they were all getting attracted to the left side on the initially, and that was a big no. So now the fourth wave is coming in, and this one is really hard because it's mixed with riflemen. And then riflemen make it really, really hard for my defenses to target the grenadiers, which is what needs to get destroyed right away. Riflemen are coming in a trickle. They're confusing the shock launchers, therefore not allowing enough time for my defenses to do a lot of damage. So those grenadiers actually get a few more shots, destroy a couple more of my defenses, and that is only when the shock launcher shock them up, then my rocket launcher come online and finish off the remaining few. Now we have the entire third wave still coming on the right side. You see, it wasn't until we finished the first three wave on the left side that wave finally make it to my defenses. Luckily, I have two shock launchers alive, all my rocket launchers alive, and then a boom cannon and a cannon on the back. And they're making short work of the heavies that were going on the right side. In fact, they just got destroyed. And now it's just a few grenadiers, and we can call this a victory, guys. Again, not the easiest of stages. Grenadiers don't make any Hammerman base easy, just because usually you have cluster of defenses, and that is the creme de la creme for grenadiers. However, we can manage. We managed to defeat them using a little bit of smarts and moving things that got GB8 out of the way. So let's take a look at what he's bringing at stage 7. Hopefully, it's not as hard as stage 6. So no grenadiers this time, which is amazing. Riflemen, medics, warriors, heavies, and warriors. So I think I'm gonna revert back to my. Actually, no. I'm just gonna leave the base it is. I think we'll do good. So yeah, let's go for stage 7. I don't expect anything horrible to happen. Says right before he dies, right? In any case, we had a couple warriors going on the. We had a couple warriors going on the right side. They destroyed the mines. That's kind of unfortunate because now the warriors that actually landed on that side are not gonna die essentially. Oh yeah, most of them did. So that's good. All right, so we're gonna be dealing with warriors. We're gonna be dealing with warriors. A lot of warriors on the initial front. Oh, and that's what I like about when you have split forces. Those medics just got wrecked. Now, Hammerman is using shocks like crazy. I need my hot pot alive. Come on, hot pot. Yes. But unfortunately, it is a little bit too late. That shock that he landed was right on point, as if he knew what he needed to do. If that hopper was alive a little bit earlier, we would have got this, no problem. But let's see, we might still have a little bit of a chance. No, we will not get a chance. So let's speed this up. I'm going to move this stuff that gets shocked out of the way and come back in a few seconds, guys. 1 second of your time. I'll be back. All right, stage 7 is done. Needed some tweaks. Essentially, I had to move the two buildings from the front again out of the way. Moving some buildings that got shocked on important times. out of the way too. Um, some things I could have done better that I was working on when I beat it was this minefield, make it a little bit more tighter. So when the wave of warriors comes to this building right here, they'll get destroyed by the mines rather quickly. That way you don't have to deal with a rushing force on the right side right away. But other than that, it worked pretty good. Let me show you. It took what 5 or 6 attempts. So you see that flamethrower gets shocked. He drops critters. With the change of moving the building on the right side out of the way, then the entire first landing went to the left. That way I can deal with most of the medics and all the riflemen right away. You see what I mean? Those mines, if they were a little bit more tighter, especially if I place them on the second row, then they would, all those warriors would get destroyed right away. That way you don't have like a big pushing force moving really quickly, because the warriors are what they do. So now that most of the medics are gone, I think there's only what four medics left. Then most of the forces are gonna be focusing here on this side. Hotpot is doing its work. I had to move the hotpot. The other thing is I moved the hotpot one over. That way the hotpot will survive long enough to essentially damage most of those sukas and kill those riflemen out of the way. The wave on the right side already made it through, but we already dealt with the wave on the left side. So now all the rocket launchers can focus on the right side of the HQ, and whatever troops are left are gonna perish rather soon. In fact, they just did. So guys, we managed to defend all 7 stages of Hammerman today, January 9th. It wasn't the easiest Hammerman. Especially the grenadiers and the timing of the shocks and the way he uses GBE made it rather difficult. However, I like the challenge. I like defending without eyes. We did it today with a prototype and a hotpot. That's my usual layout. So guys, I hope this helped you. If it did, leave me a comment. Let me know in the comment section. If it did, I'm going to show you the grid line while I'll say my goodbyes. In any case, guys, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like, please comment, and please subscribe if you haven't. I know a lot of you guys watch and not as many of you subscribe. So please, let's see if we can make it to maybe 20 likes on this video and maybe get a few more subscriptions. So please do like and subscribe. Take care.